It's 8 a.m., you're exhausted, you have 10 minutes before work starts, and you have exactly $10 in your wallet. You step up to the counter of your local cafe to place an order. Looking at the menu, your stomach rumbles. You want a large caramel latte for $6, a hot breakfast sandwich for $5, and a blueberry muffin for $3. Let's do the math. To get everything you want, you need $14, but you only have 10. You're facing an immediate, frustrating conflict. This specific friction between what you desire and what you actually have is a formal concept in economics. It's called scarcity. Scarcity is the permanent tension between our human wants, which never really end, and our resources, like time and money, which always have a ceiling. Because of scarcity, having it all is impossible. You're forced to choose, and how we navigate that choice is the core of microeconomics. Economists assume that you're a rational consumer. That just means you'll make choices designed to get the most happiness possible out of your money. The official term for that satisfaction is utility. Right now, your most urgent problem is that you're tired. That $6 latte is going to give you a massive boost of energy, making it the most useful thing you can buy. Buying it first is a smart move. But that purchase creates a new reality for your wallet. Your budget shrinks, forcing a much harder decision for your last few dollars. You still want that $5 sandwich, but with only $4 left, you have to settle for the $3 muffin instead. When you hand over the cash for that muffin, you experience something called an opportunity cost. This means the real price of your breakfast isn't just the $9 you spent. It's the fact that you no longer have that sandwich. You paid for the muffin by giving up the sandwich. In microeconomics, the true cost of an item is never just the number on the price tag. It's whatever experience or item you had to walk away from to get it. Now you have exactly $1 left. The barista notices and offers you a promotional second, smaller coffee for exactly $1. If that first coffee made you so happy, you'd think a cheaper second one would be a great deal. Yet your instinct is likely to say no. That hesitation is driven by a rule called the law of diminishing marginal utility. This chart shows how your happiness changes with each extra cup. That first coffee is a lifesaver because it wakes you up, but a second coffee right after the first might just make you feel shaky and anxious, so it provides way less happiness. It's a pattern. That first sip is always the best, and everyone after that just doesn't hit quite as hard as the one before it. This is the invisible force that pushes us to mix things up. It's why we naturally buy a coffee and a muffin, rather than spending all our money on 3 lattes in a row. Let's step out of the cafe. The word microeconomics comes from the Greek word mikros, meaning small. It's the study of individual, everyday decisions, rather than giant, abstract concepts like the global stock market. The rules governing that coffee order apply to your whole life. When you decide to spend 3 hours studying instead of seeing your friends, you're weighing your limited time against your different desires. These concepts describe the way you already weigh your options every single day. They're just a way to see the trade-offs you're making more clearly. By noticing what you gain and what you're sacrificing, you're doing exactly what an economist does. You're learning how to spend your limited time and money to find the most happiness possible.